following this will be an open expression session, and then they will be into the presentation. So open warm-up session after this. Looks like we've lost Shannon. Okay, keep it moving, Nick. Keep it moving.
The adrenaline should be flowing for Barry Clark following that memorable victory in the final round of the exceeding clutches round the series, I should say. And Ryan Cummings out there in Al Bennett's car. What can Slide do? What can Ronnie do?
Right.
Well, if we got a medal awarded for perseverance, it'd certainly go to Chris Zoom today and his crew over there. Up against the odds all day, but he's out here still. Oh, good news. Shannon's coming back, so that's good. They'll team up again with Anthony. Looks like the last of our runners for the warm-up. Anthony just looking for a dancing partner here.
Would that be because it's got too much power going through the rear wheels and the drive shaft's not fucking heavy enough?
Exactly right.
They just smash it.
Okay, ready to go in the knockout.
Ready? What?
And Shannon Holloway got it back to Naperfield. He's the lead car. And I think it's Anthony Stokes that's just on the spin there. So Anthony will lose that lap because he was the spinner. Next two up, Barry Clark, and I think it's Ryan Cummins driving the...
It is indeed. It is indeed. All right, we got Mick Rosenblatt back out, so we're set to go with these guys. Everybody's at the warm-up. Alrighty, we're getting set to go with these guys. It's there and back for everybody, and lead and chase for everybody. Saying the left two, Ryan Cummings and Al Bennett's 333 out there, and Barry Clark, fresh for his victory in the level 2 competition here today. Oh, this is shaping to be a classic, this one. Ryan tucks it on the inside and right up against it. Look at the transitions. Good position down here, folks. Right up against the corner panel. See how about this one, right? Bring it home, those guys. Barry Clark shakes his head. He's got a grin and mile wide. How about for Ryan? Oh, man. That was a superb run. Come on, everybody up in the stand there. Give it up for those guys. That was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant indeed. Righty. Nick and Dave. There we go. Getting set to go for these guys. Big run out. And Dave Stankowski. That's going to be a hard act to follow, the one that just went previously. And these boys will do their best to replicate it or even better if that's possible. There on bounce. Winner of the series in the level 2. He's up against one of the pro runners out there who's got it all hooked up big time out there. Dave Stankowski bringing home these two boys. There was on the side of Dave's car. How about that, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys? Nick and Dave. What a run. Absolutely brilliant. Remembering, of course, we've got the second half for everybody to follow. And lining up for a run here now. The man who's worked hard just to keep the car on track, Chris Zirk. And running there. Chris no doubt hard in the mouth as he got off the line with that drivetrain problems that he's had today. David nicely doing this there, putting on in his black point of action. Shorty Wayne just stayed right to the middle end. There's like bring it on in these two. Somebody really twisting. And Chris Zirk right behind him. Some of the best action we've seen today. It's really coming alive in this knockout competition, believe you me. Oh, unbelievable. Right, back to the top of the program. Now we've got the situations reversed. I believe this time around we'll go to Anthony Stokes. We're back to the top of the page. And Shannon Holiday. This will decide the knockout situation. Ah, boy, oh boy, this has come alive big time. These boys getting right into it. Right, we're just going to sort this out at the moment. The judges are throwing their hands up in the air. Okay. All right. Mick Rosenblatt hasn't done his first lap, of course, so these are what? A bar run for Mick Rosenblatt. Doesn't mean to say he can slack it off at all. Having Mickey Road, of course. Getting the front of the car exactly where he wants it to be. And the tail and yellow suit, of course, with great angle. A very, very tidy, good run. That car is handling beautifully. Really, really nicely. Anthony Stokes and Shannon Holiday are on their way for the return journey. The second half. Everybody has a run, as in brawl battles. One at the front, one at the back, and then swap. Lead the follow. Oh, the 180 is just a little bit quirky there as Shannon with the follow. Great angle out there by Anthony. Pretty good run out there. He's getting around. Talking about the angle of both of them. What a superb effort by Shannon. Hey folks, put your hands together for them. I thought Shannon went so wide he'd never be able to get that left-hander tight, and he did. He got it beautiful. That was well done. Very, very nice indeed. All right. This should be a cracker. Two of the very best out here. Expect close proximity. Expect good emulation. That's what you're seeing right now. Buggy butts up against the back of the green machine. spectacular run. And Barry Clark, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. It's just getting better. Boy, has this thing come alive. Hayden Butler, I'll tell you what, seen some of the best action all day here today. I bet you're glad you stayed. Here we go. Whereabouts? Dave, good angle. We're seeing some fair angles here today. Drifting at his best on this tight little circuit out here at Archerfield Motorplex. On behalf of Race Line and Stadium Drift, of course. Big thank you to Ian, making it all possible for us. And Barry and Sandra Pierce at Archerfield Motorplex. Whoa!
They hit each other.
Hey, gee, we've seen some action in this little session, haven't we?
Yeah, mate, the lead cars are going hardcore out front, and the bowlers, you probably notice, are locking up the rear wheels regularly just to try and wash a bit of speed off, because they're charging so hard at the leaders that they're catching it. And if they don't wash a bit of speed off, they can end up punching them off the track. So guys are definitely on the money. And looking at that trophy presentation at the end of the day.
He's got off the line. That's where the biggest stress on the car is. Condition. Hang on. What's happening? Ronnie Lang has got problems out there with the skyline. Oh, bad luck for him. Chris Lang is spewing. What a buzzer there if Brandon took this out. Really unfortunately, giving it his very best on the end there, but too little too late, and well done to Chris Zirk. Dave Stankowski is out. He's cooked the car here, so he's out.
Cooked it.
No. Big Rosenblatt having the second half of his bye run out here now.
Hey, that could be a problem. Where's second? Apparently, old Twinkle Toes here. Tell us about it, mate. What are you doing?
Chickens decided they don't want it.
So, somewhere out there, if anyone sees Ronnie Lang second gear, sneaking around the back of the track, can they please send it back to the car? Look at this, it might be on turn one.
Some of these solo runs are big out here. And just the freestyle and also this session, it's absolutely superb. He's nailing everything. Really, really good.
I mean, that's
Alrighty, you're uncontrollable. He just did the second half of that lap in third gear.
yeah, when he stopped here.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The first half in neutral. No. Okay, we've got some decisions to make up here with the judges. Ian's down there, the main man from, of course, Stadium Drift Race Line.
They'll do their lead and chase. The winner will then run Nick Rombouts. The winner will then run Chris. The winner of that will run Mick. Okay.
Done.
Okay, let's go with the Mick. We've got Shannon and Barry. Shannon leads. Let's go.
Right there, the lead and follow, as Ian just said. Then the others lined up. The loser drops out. The winner stays out there. And I think Nick's next in line. They said there to challenge Chris Bennett and, of course, Mick at the end there. But these two, let's see who's going to survive this one. They'll have the lead and follow immediately. We've got to do that this time around. Nothing in this first half of the journey for these boys, but the lead for young Shannon Holiday is had a superb day. Come on, May, for the rest of the day, even if he goes no further, he still might. He's had a brilliant day.
Okay, moving straight up. That was their lead lap. This is the chase lap to see who stays to take on. The next one will be Nick Rombouts as the next car. Nick Rombouts would be the next one. Okay, this is their chase lap.
And in the Federal tyres, there's 13 Sylvia. It's Smiley. He hates me saying that. Barry Clark. Now, what can Shannon serve up to him in the following out here? Got to firstly try and hang in there with him, not lose too much distance. Barry, little bit of stuff, he throws it out wide. Oh, I tell you what, young Shannon, you've got to give the guy credit. The temptation there is to straight line and try to come back, but he hasn't done that. He's done it beautifully, really making a go of this big time.
I tell you what, have a little smile on Barry's face as he comes around this corner. He can't help himself. He's having so much fun out there. He's cracking the hugest smile I've ever seen.
I tell you what, he knows.
He's getting a bit of paparazzi, mate.
Okay, Barry runs Nick Roundabouts. Barry runs Nick Roundabouts. Barry goes through. Shannon, you are back. You are on holiday, Shannon. Sorry, mate.
I think we have applause for him.
Yeah, he did a hell of a job.
And he's still smiling.
Okay, Barry moves up to take on Nick Roundabouts.
He couldn't keep up.
I think we might have to rename Barry Smiley.
Sorry, boys, to cut in there. I'm just here with the judges, and Shannon actually won the first lap. He won the first lap.
He won it.
By a bee's nose. Okay, ready to go. The second pair.
And we're off. Nick Rombats has tried the bomb dive on turn one. Hasn't quite worked out for him. Barry showing a clean set of hills as he comes through the middle of the track. Into the roundabout. Nice and wide on that rear clip point. Around we go. Big angles as he comes into the second last corner. Final turn, nice and tight on that final clip point. With Nick well and truly in touch as they come through.
Well, those who enjoyed that, give him a round of applause as they go past.
Coming back.
Barry's got the advantage in that lap. So Barry advantage. This is like a tennis match, isn't it? Quiet, please.
What do you love? Football.
Damn! Barry is not giving Nick an inch to play with. Right on the quarter panel as they come out of turn one. In the second transition through the middle of the track. Barry's dropped off part of his car by the looks of it on the way through. It's had no effect to him whatsoever as they come into the second last turn. Barry is all over the rear quarter panel of Nick Roundabouts. Nick not crashing under pressure, but I'll tell you what, that was a good solid run from both drivers there, folks. So round of applause as they head back to the start line, and we find out who goes through.
We'll go any minute.
I reckon the black will stay, the red goes.
Okay, Nick, you're back to the pits. Barry goes through and takes on Chris Bezerk.
And Barry, it's okay, we've got your Pirates eye patch over here, mate.
Well done indeed, Kobie. Don't lose that. That's his pride and joy. He's telling me about that earlier on. Well done to Nick out there, though. He's had a good day. Right, ladies and lives. And Chris Zirk has still got that car out there despite all the trials and tribulations. Ready to go.
Okay, we're ready. And just to explain this, it's a different format than normal. The winner takes on the next guy. So whoever wins each round, it's an elimination thing. So it's a case of eliminating the cars as you go. So Barry's now got to try and eliminate Chris Zirk.
Don't be silly, sit with your friend. Yeah, ready to work.
Let's go, boys.
What's the deal with the sticker on the side of Chris Zirk's car that says, "Oh, Barry"? He says, "Get me off this crazy thing." Chris Zirk well and truly on the loud pedal. Barry's struggling to keep in contact with him as they come through the middle of the track. Big entry, nice and wide on the roundabout. Barry's back on the hammer boat on the quarter panel as they come through in the second last corner. to hurry up as they're coming through that final corner. That was a great run.
Oh, tremendous run. Tremendous run. Now, is Ian going to give us the heads up on who's got the advantage, or we'll just have to wait and see? Barry survives, doesn't look like it.
On you, Smiley. I'll get him a sticker.
Okay, I'll see if I can find an advantage. I think I heard it. The cool down, the advantage in that one was Chris Zerk. The advantage went to Chris Zerk by a whisker. As Barry head round, and it's not a tree format, it's an elimination. So you eliminate the next guy, basically. So you've got to win your way through.
We're getting down to the series end of the equation now.
You know, that's not an eye patch. It could be the cod piece out of his KISS costume. I don't know. Just saying, you know.
One trophy, one winner.
Throw it out there.
Let's go, boys.
Nice little scan over the bike drivers into turn one. Chris Zerk all over the rear quarter as they come through the first transition. Oh! Chris has got it. He'll be skewing. Oh, there's a problem there with the car. I think he's parked it up to get out of the way. Barry's still smiling. He's got his hands off the wheel going, what do I have to do to lose? What are you complaining about?
And the advantage was Chris Zerk too. So.
Yes, indeed. Just goes to show, as I said earlier on, you can have a beautiful day and just one slight mistake at the end. Oh, look at that smiling. Hey, Bass, look what we got.
Okay, we now come
He's
to
wondering if he's got tyres left.
we now come to the final two, and this is the leader of the Pro Tour up against third place in the Level 2 series, and once again this is all about the win, but Barry's certainly worked his way through.
You know, with that helmet we can almost call him the raceline stick.
Wayne and Barry, who survived right from the very start, still out there and fighting. Well, goodness me. We're going 15 rounds with Muhammad Ali. This is absolutely mind-blowing stuff for these two turning on. Can you believe?
I think Barry's put the markers on every other driver out there. He's shaking his head.
Barry's shaking his head, still smiling. Well, I'll tell you what, Ian, the equation very simple now.
Oh, jeez, that's it.
Mick has just got to hope that Barry does exactly the same thing to try and cancel it out and get a rerun, but
Has Barry got a smile on his face or what? He's shaking, he's saying, how can I lose this?
He hasn't stopped smiling since he got in the car about midday, mate. What are you talking about?
He's just in total disbelief, I think.
the one thing in Mick's favour, though, is, Mick's favour, yeah, right. He doesn't want to be at the front. He's going to try and put as much pressure as he possibly can on Barry to try and get him to make a mistake. And can Barry survive out here? If he can, he's the big table in the back end. Yeah, these boys are really turning it on out here. Set power action by the pair of the big wheels of blood. And Barry Clark. Barry's going to get the first one of that shot. It's going to be his. He's home. He's home for all that.
Unbelievable. Okay, guys, we go into, for those that are still running, expression session time. For those that are running and got tyres, we'll have the podium out here very shortly, guys, for a presentation.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, how about that, folks? We've seen some of the best action